Hello everyone, Adam the Ultimate Whovian here, and welcome to a video where I was going to do a Doctor social media video, but I thought people have sort of already torn it apart anyway, so what's the point? But today I'm going to be celebrating 500 issues of Doctor Who magazine. I'm going to go, literally I've got like 4 huge piles of Doctor Who magazine. I sort of wanted to go through sort of the first one I have, the first one I bought, because of course they're celebrating 500 issues. Seeing the cover art looks really cool, and what I'm hoping to be doing on Thursday is going to be unboxing, or sort of talking about the 500 issue, which sounds a bit odd, but I thought it's 500 magazines, and Doctor Who magazine has weirdly for me become something of a nostalgia, because you will always have a memory of buying that magazine. So my first one was this. This is of course when Karen Gillan was announced as Amy Pond in 2009. Now, I was on holiday in Clacton, I believe, when my mum picked this up from Tesco. So it was you sort of just looked at the magazine, and especially looking at the news at the time, and they were covering things like Children of Earth, and like all these conventions and stuff that were happening. And even, it's sad, even looking at the convention and seeing Elizabeth Sladen being on there, it really sort of just brings you back to the news at the time and everything, all the DVDs and everything that was coming out. Just looking at it now, I mean, they were just doing a whole bit of tortured and all of that. My God. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll just sort of say that these 3 are the only Doctor Who magazines I've bought with the Russell T Davies logo. Because I sort of discovered them near the time that Russell T Davies was wrapping up. Hey, look at that! $29.99 for that. It's like 15 quid. Although it's a lovely image there. And of course, it all started this first issue of Matt Smith's first time as the Doctor. You have this one, where of course with the new logo, and of course I'll be getting a lot of the Smith ones. You see, just divide them all, 2010s piles, look at this. Oh, that's madness. That one for Doctor Who, I like that one. I think that, it was Doctor Who Live, which I was just, oh my god about, and the fact that Matt Smith was coming on to Sarah Jane Adventures with Joe Grant, and I was just saying, what a time. And then we have, I think a fairly small pile for 2011. Of course, that was sort of when Doctor Who sort of decided to sort of dip, especially during the Series 6 break, because I literally sort of just started here, and then I ended up, this was the last one I got from 2011, but it had like a nice texture to it, even though, of course, the series was shit and that, but still, it's a different texture to what it's normally used, and I quite like that cover. 2012, I was sort of just going through them all the years. My first one was literally, of course, when Doctor Who decided to dip in 2012. There's no point in getting Doctor Who magazine. So literally, my first one in 2012 was The Weeping Angels. You either got that or The Power of 3, I believe. So it was one of 2 covers, and I picked The Angels. You got Karen Gillan, interview Karen Gillan, Paul McGann, The Dark Eyes, and the Christmas issue for The Snowmen. I believe this is the 2013 pile. Yeah. So of course, the series came back, Bells of St. John. Yep. And that was quite cool. And that's when I sort of, as I say, started to collect. I literally just, now that I felt like Doctor Who was properly coming into his prime and back into my attention for all that time, I did want to read the previews for Series 7 because they were intriguing and stuff, and I kind of like that cover. You got Matt Smith there and all the Doctors in the background. I thought that's quite a nice cover, quite an underrated cover. I saw Tom Dix put on Twitter actually that this was his favourite cover. It's them talking about the revival. This was released around August, so interesting choice. And of course, this is the holy grail probably of Doctor Who magazines before the 500 comes out. It's the Gallifrey 50th anniversary souvenir edition. On the back of your Gallifrey, you got all the Doctors right there. My favourite probably. And they gave you free audios and that. had a big preview for Day of the Doctor, which I was quite excited about. And, oh, of course, Adventure Space and Time, absolute masterpiece, if I say so myself. Yeah, and it was an interesting comic, actually, if I go back. Harry Sullivan and the 11th Doctor, how mad is that? Yeah. And of course, 2014, Peter Capaldi was announced. He started filming. That's one of Paul McGann. And I'll skip a little bit. You got, and of course, the mother of them all. One of the mothers of them all. I keep saying that. The first of the 5 decades, the very controversial poll where Day of the Doctor got #1. People tore into this. This is literally Doctor Who magazine getting popular. This is a very controversial ranking of Doctor Who stories, if I say so myself. Absolute. Why? They're wrong. They're always wrong. Then you got another one, but one of the nicest ones of all was when Peter Capaldi's the Doctor and we got the new logo, which I think looks good at the time. Doesn't really look good with the BBC just stuck on the top, but still quite like just that. It's very the simplicity of it, and of course the previous Series 8 got me really excited. It normally gets me excited for a series. Doctor Who magazine actually helps with the hype of a series, and that's absolute fact. 2015. Although you got more Series 8. I believe this is the start of Series 2015, yeah. Jenna Coleman, what's next for the series? You tell me. No, this is it, the 10th anniversary magazine. I got Christopher Eccleston, of course. Everyone got Christopher Eccleston when they bought this magazine. Doubt anyone got Tennant, Smith or Capaldi. But if you did, let me know. You know, which one did you get? You got... Do you remember the first time? Damaged Goods, Big Finish. And that's when Big Finish started to dominate. I mean, especially now, dominate Doctor Who magazine covers. And isn't this a lovely one? Dalek Invasion of Earth. Lovely. J.R. from Reviews likes that cover. Ingrid. Colin Baker on a Doctor Who magazine. That kind of had a bit of history, didn't it? Awesome. Right. Final pile, I promise you. Series 9 hit about. Decent cover. But this blew that cover out the window. Look at that. I like it. Fucking creepy image. And then we have Zygons. And we have... This was actually, of course, one of my treasures. One's the Doctor Who Festival limited edition. My limited edition number is 251. Which is quite cool. I kind of enjoy picking up. And the difference is, the Doctor isn't in the original cover. There he is. Christmas. War Doctor announcement. Big Finish gets River. War Doctor again. TV movie celebration. 20 years since the TV movie, my god. Tennant and Tate. Yeah, Tennant and Tate. Good stuff so far. I like Technophobia. That was a really good one. Time Reaver. Let's just not talk about it. And Death and the Queen, I actually liked as well. And the Target one, of course. Yes, that one's beautiful. And then we're going to get the 500th. My god, that was a bit of a weird nostalgia trip and sort of discussion about them. But let me know when you started collecting Doctor Who magazine in the comment section below. How many have you got or such and such. Let me know. Thank you for watching this longer video than I expected. I shall see you guys when I unbox the 500 magazine. Goodbye.